Let's take a look at Moonstone, an old game originally released for the Amiga system, but which also exists for the PC. This gem recently showed up at GOG, and I just had to try it to relive the old memories. Let's start by taking a look at the intro and the horrible sound it has. This sounded so good on the Amiga, some really sinister music. Here it just sounds horrible. Now this druid takes the stage. I always thought he looked like a tiny man. I don't think he's supposed to look tiny. And here you are, the knight, ready to be blessed by the druids in Stonehenge. The quest for the Moonstone can begin, and that's that. Now this game is originally from 1991, and as I mentioned, I used to play it on the Amiga. Actually a quite broken version, because game discs could break back then, and this means that I have never finished the game until recently. Now this video, I'm simply going to talk without a script while I play and show the game. So I'll be making a lot of English mistakes and it's going to sound horrible, but then at least I'll get a video made at some point. Now I'll just show you the combat system in this practice mode. Now I'm controlling the Blue Knight, and it looks pretty awesome. It looks almost exactly like the Amiga version. So you just move around like this, and then there are a number of combat moves like this. Wrong button. I'm playing this with the keyboard. I used to play this with an Amiga joystick, which was perhaps a bit better. So we have this one, and okay, I can't seem to control it very well. And we have the from above attack, which is the strongest. You can throw a knife. You can make this kind of backwards attack, which will strike both forth and back. And you can, I think this is a dodge move, and this is parry. And you're supposed to be able to make some kind of forward thrusts, but it seems it doesn't work. If this is okay, I can make it work from the left, like this. This will be very important. Okay, so something like that. Let's just kill the other guy and chop off his head, like this. Yeah, it sounds, when his armor falls down, it sounded so good on the Amiga, and it sounds so boring here. But well, I never imagined when this game suddenly appeared on GOG that the sound would be different from the Amiga version, which was so great. But of course, back in the start 90s, PCs were quite inferior to the Amiga in terms of sound. So this is what you have. So let's get started by selecting a knight. Now the knights have different colors, and that's pretty much it. What's important is that each knight has a different starting location, which means that the monsters in his area are quite different. Now, well, we'll see as we proceed in the game, but I think I'll start with the blue one, because his monsters are some of the easier ones. And his name is Sir Godber. That's good enough for me. And here we are. Here we have the map. I'm up in the very top left corner, and we'll just go to the first lair and fight some monsters. We can also enter the village. I think you can regenerate some health by doing that. But let's go into this lair. And here is the enemy. Yeah, I always thought this was the Rat Man, but I don't think that's his real name. So let's see if we can defeat him. He has a spear. Oh, I can't perform the thrust attack from the right for some reason. I want to change places with him, but I don't think I can. Okay, let's just. Oh, this is not good. If I can't thrust, I don't think I can beat this game. Okay, that killed him. Okay, he's the only guy here. Okay, so At the beginning of the game, the monsters are very few. There's just one guy here. And you can see the game has these RPG elements. You have some stats, which you can raise. You have some experience points. You have some gold, which you can use to buy stuff. And you have a number of lives. If you run out of lives, the game is over. So it's a good idea to get a better sword and some better armor as soon as you can. So let's try buying a sword next turn. So this game, you have turns. You can play it up to 4 players, but when you play it alone, there are 3 black knights completing with you. So let's go to the city of Highwood, and let's go to visit the merchant. And he has armor and swords. And let's just go ahead and buy the best sword. It will just make your attacks more powerful. And I can't afford the armor. It gives you a lot more hit points. I need 75 for the best one. And I heard that it's kind of a waste to buy the cheap ones because you want the best one as soon as you can. You can see here I have 15 out of 20 hit points. We could go visit the healer to get healed. Again, in the Amiga version, this place had some really sinister music. I think you have to give him like 10 gold or something in order for it to work. Now he healed me. Now I should be at max health. And let's just try gambling with the rest of the money. We go to the tavern. And the music sounds horrible. And look at the knight's hand. It's moving so ridiculously fast. But let's just gamble what we have. I lost everything, of course. I still have 2. Let's gamble for that. And I lost that. Great. That's how gambling works. End turn. Okay. So let's try taking out some more monsters. So here we have more of the spear guys. And again, I can't thrust from the right for some reason. I really don't know why. These guys with the spears, they have crazy long range, but as you can see, with the new sword, 1 hit from above is enough to kill them. But they have extremely long range, so yeah, yeah, now it works. So just 3 hits, yeah. And he takes a lot of time dying, which we can actually use to our advantage later. Okay, I think these are all there is. Okay, so we have 26 more gold. We have this ring of protection, which actually just gives more hit points. So this is awesome. Now we have 40 hit points. And a potion of healing. Great. And let's just go ahead and drink it to get up to full health, in case somebody attacks us. Okay, next day. And you can see the moon up there. The moon has some kind of effect on some of the strengths of the enemies, I believe. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, these guys again. And I cut him in half. It's quite brutal. Yeah, and I guess you could avoid most of the hits if you were really good, but as you can see, I'm not. But it is possible to beat the game without being very good at it. You just have to be a little bit lucky. Okay. I think the game knows that these spear guys are very, very tough. So there are only a few of them each place. Okay, a scroll of protection. You can use that if you are attacked by another knight to simply not be attacked. And then another potion of healing. And now I have 3 experience points, which means that I can level up one of my stats. And I have been told, and I know it's true, strength is like getting a better sword. It makes you stronger. Constitution gives you more hit points. And I believe endurance means that you can move longer. Now, I think endurance is the least important of them. I think I'll take strength. Because being able to kill some of these monsters with few hits will make quite a difference. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, he doesn't attack us. Sometimes they attack you. So the point of this game is to go into the center. And you need to... Okay, there's the dragon. He will kill me. Holy smokes. Okay, I don't think he attacked me. Okay, now we have these lions. We have to hit them from above to kill them in one strike. Like this. And if you can do that with some precision, then you are home safe. You can also use other attacks, but it's a bit difficult. Whoa! Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to get hit, but I do. If you look really closely, you can actually sometimes see the horn at the side of the screen, so you can guess where he's coming from. Ouch. Uh-oh, that's bad. Okay. Whoa! So I just thought that for its time, this game, I think it still looks pretty good. The animations are really good. It's really colorful. And the whole night theme just works so well. It's a quite unique game, I think, this with all these little layers, which each has a small challenge. And then this game on the map where you have this quest to fulfill. It's brilliant. Okay, one more healing potion, which I should probably drink. A scroll of the worm. Perhaps it means that you can get the dragon to attack somebody else. I'm not quite sure. Okay, you can press space to go into this inventory menu, and then you have to be a little quick about it, and then you can drink your potions. You can also sell the scrolls, or you can offer them for extra lives, so you might want to keep hanging on to them. Okay, it seems like some guy was attacked by the dragon. Too bad for him. Okay, let's go in here. I think we'll soon have enough money to buy a better armor. Okay, these guys have axes, so they don't have nearly as long range as the guy with the spears. So if you position yourself really good, you might be able to just keep hacking at them without getting hit. But yeah, I'm a little bit too close, I think. But I should be able to handle it. Yeah, like this, he can't hit you. Again, the sound effects on the Amiga version were just so squishy. It really sounded like he was split in half. But here, there is almost no sound. But oh well, it's still pretty fun. Yeah, you can see they throw a lot more guys at you when they have axes, because they're not considered as difficult. But just wait and see. This game will become a lot more difficult very soon. Okay, 66 gold, and then we can sell something. Then we can afford the armor. The gem of seeing, you can use it to look inside a lair and see what the treasure is without actually going there. Okay, let's go to town. And then you can go into the high temple to sell things. So, and you can buy some great things here too as well. He has a ring of protection, which I really want. And I believe these talismans will make the dragon weaker. It will make it do less damage to you. And I really want that, because the dragon is crazy strong. But let's sell these scrolls of the room. And then let's go buy the armor. The best armor. Now I have 40 hit points. With this I have 70. A maximum of 70. So that's quite good. Let's go back to the high temple. Sell the scroll of protection. I don't think I needed that much. And sell the gem of seeing, and then buy the ring of protection. I think you can have a lot of them, and they'll work cumulatively, or what do you say? Okay, I can have up to 90 hit points now. Let's try going to the healer to get the last few hit points. Yeah, for that amount of coin, the best I can offer you is some roots and herbal tea, which means absolutely nothing. So that was a waste of coin. Oh well, I was too cheap, but that was all I had. Okay, let's try the last one layer up here. That does it for the Blue Knight's realm. Let's see what... Oh, okay, so now there are two at the same time, which makes the difficulty rise quite a bit, but we'll just see what we can do. Yeah, that was enough. Okay, now they're at the same side at least. Okay. Okay, so you... Holy... As long as they don't come at the exact same time, I guess you have a fighting chance. Or not. Yeah. Okay, you wouldn't think that I was very experienced in this game. I wonder how it works with this no script approach to the videos. It might sound quite terrible, and maybe there are some long periods of silence, but nothing you can do about that. I'll try to keep talking. Okay. Great. Let's hope I don't die. And now they go at the same time, which is the worst thing that could happen. Okay, now they are on the same side. Okay. So you can see there are quite a lot of... Okay, he impaled me and I died. But fear not, because the guys that I killed are dead. And I'll try... Now I went into the same lair on the same turn, which you can by just keep spamming the button before your turn finally ends. So there should only be a few lions left. Okay, great. I bet you imagine that you could do this a lot better than me, and I have no doubt that you could. But I still have some lives left. This game can be quite hard if you get just a little bit unlucky, but sometimes you can get surprisingly lucky and then actually end up winning. But then you have to play a little bit better than I'm doing right now. Okay, they just keep coming. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to know if the kill animations are kind of an insta-kill, or they only happen if you're actually very low on hit points. I think because there are some monsters that can insta-kill you regardless of how many hit points you have. So there you have it. This is one of the 4 keys to the valley. The whole game is about collecting these 4. I think the very fact that I have one of these means that the Black Knights will come after me now. Hopefully they'll not be nearly as difficult as the monsters. Okay, we have 3 experience points now, so let's get some more strength. As you can see, it's quite impossible to control the cursor in the PC version, but hopefully, luckily, it's not something you have to do quickly. Increase strength. Great. This will make the inevitable fight with the dragon a bit easier, I think. Okay, so I think we are done with the fields. Let's go to the forest, which is usually the easiest part of the game. Okay, I think these are the ones called ratmen. I think it's more kind of like a warthogs, but like it's quite. They have some funny animations, and they scream, and it's very bloody. And you have the special animation attack when you're fighting these, where you just thrust your sword into the ground. Okay, whoa! This is the sword of sharpness. This is the sharpest sword in the game. This is the ultimate prize. Boom! It doesn't get any better than this. This will give us a fighting chance against the dragon, which I'll still hope to avoid for as long as possible. This is a scroll of haste, which I believe will make you able to move much faster. Okay. Let's see if he attacks me. He does. Okay. So he has the same moveset as me. I remember that in the Amiga version you could pretty much just keep making this move and eventually you would win. But in the PC version he blocks most of the time. Yeah, okay, he's a little bit aggressive. The knives are good against the... Yeah, okay, it was good. And he died. And we can steal from him. I think we can just steal 1 item if he has any more than 1. He has almost nothing. You can steal his knives, you can steal his gold, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, his equipment is so inferior to mine, so no wonder I won. Let's take his 10 gold, if I could just hit this place. Take gold. 55, okay. Now I want to go to Stonehenge to get a new life. I hope we can make it. So you have to offer a magical item. Now in the Amiga version there was a bug which meant that you could offer a dagger to get an extra life. You can't do that in this version. I guess that's for the best. So let's offer the Scroll of Haste and see what happens. And it seems he's struck by lightning, and now I have 5 lives and full health, and we'll probably have to make some more trips to this place. This is very effective. Okay, let's go down here. You just don't want the dragon to hit you during your own turn, because he will come at you. Now, whenever the game loads, it offers you various tips about the game world, and there's one of the tips that says that these ratmen become stronger during a full moon. But in the PC version, the loading time is non-existent, so you can't read the tips. In the Amiga version, you had plenty of time to read them. Okay, we have a lot of gold now. We have 3 ranks of protection, 110 hit points, that's great. And a Scroll of the Hawk, which I don't remember what it does. Okay, next day. Let's just keep going. Okay, now they come from both sides, just like the lion guys. So it's really good to have a nice sword so you can kill them really quickly. And you can use the fact that this death animation is so long, because as long as his blood keeps squirting, a new guy won't appear. Okay, I have so many hit points that I might be able to win, just because I hit them sometimes. I think you can block and dodge their attacks if you're just a little bit good at the game, but I'm not. So this attack from above can be really handy because it kills them instantly. And there might be a lot of enemies here. If you can get into a nice rhythm where you kill one each time you turn around, then you won't have to face more than one at a time. Okay, maybe that was it. Not bad. And there is the next key. I think generally there is one key at each corner of the map. But the Black Knights may also take the keys, so you might end up having to steal it from them. So if I was an earnest player, or what do you say, I would go to another region now to look for the next key. So let's go to the swamp now. This is really scary. Oh, these guys scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. Because if you keep standing still, he will insta kill you. Like just when he appears from the ground, and in there's some organ music playing and stuff. If you let him do it, I'll try not to let him do it because it's just insta kill, and oh no, this is what happens, and you're dead no matter how many hit points you have. This was so scary for a kid. Okay, we have 3 experience points yet again. Let's level up strengths once more. I think 5 is the maximum you can get. Okay, so let's try going in there again. You just have to be really careful. It's so scary. It was more scary in the Amiga version because the sound was more scary. And there might be a lot of them. Oh, I hate these guys. Oh. Oh. And the controls aren't that good, especially with the keyboard, so it might not even be your own fault if you accidentally stand still. Oh. Yeah. Without the organ music, it isn't that scary, but it's still pretty scary. What are these guys? Are they like zombies or skeletons or just swamp things? Yeah. So this is you can hit them from above as well, but it's probably a little more tricky to time it right. But you could do it and then maybe kill them with 1 hit. No, it still takes more than 1 hit, so maybe it's not worth it. That was that. Let's... Okay, a potion of healing and the scroll of the room. Okay, let's go up here. And I think this might be the Oh no, it's the same. Okay, okay, I was hoping it was something else. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, it's really scary. And there's so little room. Ugh. It's like it's a little bit easier if you are above him than if you are below him. Oh no, 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 no. I lost 2 lives to these guys. Okay, let's... So you can actually drink a potion and then you'll get a life. I just did it. Let's see if we can... No, I didn't manage to get in on the same turn. Now this... As soon as my turn starts, I think the dragon will come. So, no, okay, he flew away. Phew. I think he'll chase me more and more actively the longer... Perhaps the more keys I get. Oh, no, 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 no. Huh, well... Nothing to do about that. It's just important not to lose all the lives, because then it's just game over. So we should go back to Stonehenge and get some more lives before it goes too bad. And I know that's... It seems like if you're just a little bit experienced at this game, these insta-kills would be very easy to avoid, but they aren't. And I hate insta-kills in games. I always bitch about it if there is any kind of insta-kill in games, but I like this game anyway. And it's also it's an old game, so I'll forgive it. Oh, they just keep coming. Luckily, there aren't that many lairs which has this monster, but yeah, it's just something you want to get over with. Sometimes you might want to start in the swamp just to get this over with. But then again, there are a lot of things you might want to get over with, like the guys with spears, which are also really hardcore. Ah, that was that, I think. Okay, let's take the treasure and go back to Stonehenge. So just gold. I think the max gold you can have is 150, so we should go spend this gold. Okay, let's just hope the dragon doesn't kill us and go to Stonehenge. I should have used like a scroll of speed, but I didn't. Okay. So we'll offer the scroll of the worm. And we'll watch this beautiful animation. And now we have 4 lives. Let's see if we can do it again in the same turn. We can, and we'll give him the other scroll. And we'll be at full life. Okay. So there's also the other town down in the southeast, but it doesn't have a high temple. So I think we'll go to the northern town again, just to shop a little. Okay, he came after me. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Let's oh. Okay, this isn't going too well. Okay, it's going a little better. Yeah, he dodges. He shows me how I should be playing the game. Okay, there he goes. I'm sure his stats are quite inferior to mine. And these guys also have lives. You can see he has just 2 lives left, and when they're gone, he won't be in the game anymore. The only thing he has is gold, so let's take his 6 gold pieces, if I can hit him. Okay. Now it's my turn, and we'll go to town. And we'll go to the... There's nothing more at the merchant to buy. We have everything. We have a sword that's better. We have the best armor. So let's go to the high temple. Let's buy these talismans. And we can spend almost all our gold on this. And of course we could buy a scroll just to have it, so we can exchange it for lives at some point. So let's buy the scroll too. And let's get out of here. And he attacks me. Now I could use the scroll of protection to avoid the battle, but I'm not going to. Let's just kill him instead, if we can. Okay, I tried using the block move, but I couldn't. Yeah, this is going really well. But he's You can see he's kind of blinking, or whatever it's called. So he's going to die really soon, I hope. Okay, that's it. And off with his head. And is this the same guy as before? Then he has nothing. But the next time he tries doing this to me, he will die for good. Okay. Let's take this one because we can't make it all the way to the swamp. Let's see what we have. We have, oh, okay, we have the axe guys. And there are now 3 at a time. And that's a little bit too much. I'm not sure if 2 or 3 actually makes that much of a difference. But luckily we are very strong, so we can kill them very quickly. If you don't have a good sword at this point, then you are really gonna have a hard time defeating them. So that's why I go all the way on strength and swords to begin with. And yeah. I don't remember there ever being 3 guys at once in the Amiga version. Maybe the Amiga couldn't handle it, or maybe I just can't remember, or maybe I never got that far. But I killed them. But of course there's probably no more keys to be found here. But we should drink the potion of healing because we are almost dead. So let's see if we can do that. Yep. Oh! And I have 3 experience points, so let's take the last strength point we can get. I think we are at max. We have the best sword. We have 5 strength. I think we can't get any stronger than this. Okay, and we are attacked probably by the same idiot from before. Let's see if we can kill him. Okay, let's throw a knife at him. He seems to like throwing knives as well. It brings him off balance, it seems. Because he can parry. Yeah, if I was a little better at controlling this and could actually parry, it would be a lot more impressive to watch. But I guess I'm just not as good as I thought. Okay, he has no more life. Now his icon will simply become a tomb. So Sir Balane is done. So let's go back to the swamp. Oh, okay, that's the dragon. Okay. He's huge. I always thought he looked really cool, like, but look at hear his voice. He sounds like a frustrated like middle-aged man. In the Amiga version, he like roared like a dragon. I don't get it. And he can completely bite my torso off if you're not very careful. And I killed him. Okay, I believe he is the most difficult opponent in the game. So if this is possible, then we are off to a good start. He has tons of stuff. He has 3 rings of protection. Let's see how many we can actually carry. You can't see them anymore, but they keep working. Now I have 170 points. That's fantastic. And there's the Gem of Seeing. There is a Potion of Healing, which I can't hit. And there are a lot of scrolls of different types. Now I wonder if this means the dragon is finished or if he will just respawn, but I guess we'll see. Wow, that was great. I never expected I'd be able to beat him. But once you get powerful enough, anything is possible. Okay, so let's go to the swamp. Whenever you hit 2 or more options at the same time, you have to select where you want to go, and I want to go to the lair, of course, because Sir Dwayne, I'm sure he'll attack me anyway. Okay, so these are the blue men, and they are quite difficult too. I believe their official name is trolls, and they might also be able to insta-kill you. I'm not sure. And they have a really long range, and they can just throw you between them, and it's quite frustrating. Yeah, I don't like these guys, but they're not as scary as the swamp creatures that bury you underground. But they are more difficult, perhaps. We might have to use a couple of tries to win here. As he like pushes you with his stick, and yeah, a good thing I have an insane amount of hit points. So I don't know if we can beat them, but at least we should have a chance. I have no idea what. Okay, And I don't know, again, it might just be that they hit me when I had few hit points, or it might be some kind of insta-kill, I'm not sure. Let's just drink the potion to be safe and see if we can go in again. Yeah, enter the lair. Okay, there should be fewer of them now. It seems that when they begin, there's only one, which is nice. Still kind of dangerous. So you need to hit him 3 times. Yeah. With this attack at least. Of course, if you could hit him with the above strike, you would need fewer attacks, but yeah. This is quite crazy. They're really nasty. They have like hoofs. I guess you could call them trolls. And you might wonder if is this fun at all? Is this just like a game of attrition? I don't know. But because I'm so overpowered in stats, I feel I can manage. Even though you can see whenever I hit him, it's sheer luck. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have never had any idea how to beat these guys, and now I'm dead. So I wonder if we can actually make it in the same turn, or if it's over. Let's see. Yeah, we could. It's amazing how many times you can go in the same turn. Let's hope this one is the last, and hope we find the keys soon, so we don't have to talk to too many of these. I guess you're all thinking, yeah, I can really imagine why this guy wanted to show off this game, because it looks so amazingly fun. Whoa, another Ring of Protection. Now we have 190 hit points. And a Scroll of Acquisition. I believe that means you can steal an item for one of the Black Knights. And now we have 3 experience points. I don't think you can raise Strength anymore. No, so let's raise Constitution. And now I have 200 hit points. That's quite a lot compared to what we started with. Okay, let's continue in the swamp, because there's bound to be a key here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, even worse. Oh yeah, it's scary. Ugh. So you might be wondering, am I going to clear the game while you're watching? And I guess if I'll keep playing until I either die or clear the game. So let's just hope that I can actually clear it. Okay, or maybe I won't. You can see if I lose concentration, this is what happens. So let's just drink the healing potion so we don't have to go all the way back to Stonehenge. Beware of the dreaded Black Knights, even though they are absolutely the least dangerous thing in this entire world. I wondered why they are so dreaded. So I guess it might be fun to play this game in multiplayer, and I guess you will be competing against each other. And you can attack each other and steal each other's items. But you could, I guess, also play it kind of cooperatively, where you just look for the keys. I don't know, I haven't really ever played this game in multiplayer. Oh no! Yeah. Okay, it seems like this just keeps happening. Maybe I'm talking too much. Okay, let's hope there are only like 1 or 2 left. It's, yeah. Oh, you could see he was just about to jump at me. Oh, yeah. It's really making me nervous. I wonder if there's some trick where you can just catch him in an animation or something, but yeah, I don't know. Let's hope this is the last one. It wasn't. I do believe it's better to be above than below, so it's kind of stupid that I don't make an effort to be above all the time, but... Oh, this is so sad. Let's go back to Stonehenge. Wow, I amaze myself. Let's use a Scroll of Haste and see if we can go fast. I wonder if, yeah, we move a... Yeah, we made it. Okay, great. I'm so happy I can show you all the aspects of this game. So the worm seems to be dead, so let's offer the scroll of the worm. I guess a worm, or a worm, is a dragon. Okay, we have to go out and in again, and let's offer the same thing again. And listen to this beautiful music. Yeah. If I was to write a script for a video of this length, I mean, it would take weeks, so I would never actually get it done. So I hope that this is an acceptable way of doing it. So let's offer the scroll of protection. I'm not afraid of the Black Knights anyway. I'd much rather have a scroll that protected me from dragon attack. Okay, so we'll go back to the... Yeah, he didn't reach me. We'll go back to the swamp. And he'll chase me, and he didn't attack me. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can survive this time. Whoa, we can't. Yeah, I'm too reckless. Let's see if we can get back in here. Eventually, I'll run out of magical items to trade for extra life, but I guess you could buy some more at the High Temple. Or else I have to offer my rings of protection, which would be kind of strange. So, from a modern perspective, I guess fighting these guys with their insta kills is just extremely frustrating. I mean, if a modern game had something like this, I would give it a 1 out of 10 because it's just unacceptable design. But again, this game is not 20, but it's almost 30 years old. So yeah. But then there are some games that are even older, which doesn't have this kind of crap. But of course, if they didn't have the insta-kill, they wouldn't be very dangerous. And if they weren't dangerous, I guess it wouldn't be fun. There are so many of them, I just hate it. Oh, there are so many. Isn't this the 3rd time I'm in here? Oh, they just keep coming. Wow, there are many. Whoa, it never ends. Now I've said the same thing quite a few times. Whoa, it's unbelievable how many there are. Yeah, and he keeps trying to do his nasty burial attack. That's it. Let's hope the key is here. And of course it isn't. But we have some more gold. And items we can change for lives. And he didn't attack me. Okay, let's visit this town down here just to see what it looks like. The city of Waterdeep, which you can't read because the game doesn't load. The merchant is exactly the same as the other place. I have only lost 1 hit point, so there's no point going to the healer. There's no High Temple, but there is this guy, Mithral, the Mystic, who can reach into the cosmos and give me new skills and agility. So let's try giving him some. I think he can raise my stats, but he can also have the opposite effect. So let's give him 31 and see what happens. I can't hit the OK button. My powers are weak right now, and I was unable to reach the cosmos. Perhaps later in the week. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Most things are. Okay, there are just 2 layers left in the swamp. Let's take a look. I think this is the one. This has trolls. Yeah. Okay, so these are much more difficult than the swamp things, so we might be in for a treat. Okay, at least there's only 2 and not 3 at a time. Yeah, great. This must be really entertaining to watch. I think I have that star quality to become like a really popular streamer. Okay. So I think the exact locations of the keys and treasures and stuff is randomized, but the monsters are not. You could actually write down where the different monsters are, and it'll be the same each time. But how many you'll face, that'll be dependent on how long you've been playing the game. So I guess if you play it again from the beginning, it'll pretty much be the same. But yeah. Okay, there weren't really that many. Phew! We should probably go visit the healer because we are pretty much dead. So let's... Uh-oh. Now I wish I had a scroll of protection because I won't be able to survive this unless I'm really lucky. Yeah, and I wasn't... Oh, and maybe he'll steal my keys. Oh, I hate him so much. Damn. But at least now I don't have to visit the healer. Let's just kill him just for good measure and see if he stole anything. Now I just told you that the dreaded Black Knights are not scary at all, and then he kills me. But now I killed him. So let's see what we have. He did steal my keys, so I'll steal them back. He also have a talisman of the worm, but since the worm seems to be dead, I might not need it at all. Okay, so he attacks me, so I'll take his talisman anyway. If I win, that is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. He must be almost done. That's it. Great animation, and there's so much blood inside his helmet. It looks like it's just an empty helmet. Oh, he took the the sword of sharpness from me. I didn't even notice. I'll take that back. Thank you very much. And we should go to Stonehenge because we are almost dead. So do I have the scroll of haste? The hawk? I'm not sure what it is. No, we'll just run. Oh my goodness. Now I wish I had some scrolls of protection. Okay, but I think we'll pretty much be done with these Black Knights because they only have a few lives left, and once we kill them, it'll just be me versus the world. No dragon, perhaps, no Black Knights. Then I can just take my time with anything. There goes his head. Wow, I can't believe he took my sword and I didn't even notice. And now I'll take his... I guess I'll take his talisman. Yeah, 2 lives, pretty risky. So he'll come at me too? Great! Wow. They're quite aggressive, but they know I have the keys. And they want them. So we want the keys to be able to access the middle of the map, where some guardian awaits, and then you can get your Moonstone, which is the point of the game. Okay, we'll take his Ring of Protection, so we now have 220 hit points. And let's go to Stonehenge. And we won't make it, and he'll follow me, but yeah. Okay. Let's offer a scroll of the hawk, which is... It's embarrassing, I have no idea what it does. Maybe it will be extremely helpful. I think there's one that lets you look at what the knights have, and one that actually makes you take their items. That's probably the one with acquisition, but yeah, they don't have anything I need. So we get to look at this a lot of times, and we just need to do it once more. Then we have 5 lives. Hopefully I will not be bested by one of these stupid Black Knights again. Okay. So let's just get the swamp over with and take the last lair down there. And let's see if it's trolls or the swamp things. It's the swamp things. I didn't even know what I was hoping for. Both I hate both. I like the forest and I like the fields. What's left is the mountain region, and they have something quite different, which you can look really forward to seeing in a bit. Okay, just 2. Wow, I wonder if one of the Black Knights killed the rest of them. There is the key! Great timing. Of course, the last place you visit has the key. Okay, so let's... Okay, I was attacked. Well, that'll be the end of you, sir something. And I turn around and block, which is absolutely useless. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know why it's so difficult to control. It was much easier on the Amiga. I guess a joystick was really good with this game. I don't think using a controller. I'm not sure if it will work very well. You kind of need the stick, but well, I don't know. Maybe it would be great. So he has 1 life left. We'll take his crystal ball, and I think we should try using his crystal ball. So let's use this, the gem of seeing, and then we can control the gem. We can go to a lair and see what's inside here, and there is the key. So we might want to go just there. So let's do that. And the other thing, the scroll of the hawk. Let's use that. Then what will happen? Does that mean I can? Okay, so I could just go there. Wow, I had no idea. Okay, so now we have these guys have hammers, and there are 3 of them, which is a bit too much. But I hope, yeah. Holy smokes! I think you're supposed to use the dodge move to get out of situations like this. But apparently I'm not skillful enough. Okay, did he just kill his friend? Okay, you go close and use the stabbing move. That's quite effective, it seems, because it'll hit instantly. That's pretty good. But still, I think it looks... I mean, I love all the blood on the ground, and the enemies look pretty cool. I think the knight looks really good. It holds up really well to this day, I think. So there's the key. Now we have all of them. So we can actually go to the center now. But there's one last thing we should do. First, I think we should go visit the... Oh. Okay, first we should kill this guy. Maybe I don't have any more knives. If you don't, you use up the throwing knives, and if you don't have any, you can't throw them. So that might be why I can't throw any knives. Okay, let's hope we can kill him without knives. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yeah. He's so good at blocking, but he's good at dying too. So that's it. Let's hope that's the last of him. He has no more lives. We'll take his knives. And I have 4 experience now, so let's increase the constitution to 230 hit points. I have never had that many hit points. Okay, just 1 Black Knight left. Let's go to the Wizard's Tower. Okay. So you ring the bell, and then this wizard appears in the tower, some 50 feet above your head, and then with this low, powerful breath, the mighty wizard Math speaks. Like math, like in mathematics. Okay, and let's see what he says. The magical forces of nature that bind us all together flow strongly around you. This gift is for you. As the great wizard disappears into his tower, a sack appears at your feet. Opening it reveals a ring of protection. That's actually really good. Now I have 250 hit points. It doesn't get much better than this. Yeah, let's drink the potion, because it's just gonna get difficult. Okay, so let's look at the enemy. We don't need any more keys, but you should see this guy. Yeah, he's huge. But with this, okay. I think if you get too close and he lands on you, you will die instantly. Okay, but with my super sword and my super strength, I can kill them so fast. I use this backward slice, which hits them really fast. And hopefully, and luckily, you will never get one from each side here. So it's not that bad. I'm not sure if you could actually impale him like this when he... You can... Okay. This is really effective. So these, if you tackle these when you have very little experience and very bad armor, they're quite tough. So it's actually quite a good idea to save them from last, I believe. So this was too easy. So just to have it not end too quickly, let's take a look at one more of these. Okay, that's I was hoping it was more of the big guys, but whatever. I want to show off my impressive fighting skills. As you can see, I look like I would be able to beat the final boss with these skills. Yes, or at least with my stats, with my extreme amount of hit points. Wow, I'm so bad at this. It's almost impressive. And like, it's not like it's the first time I've tried this game. I've played it many times. But it seems to be running pretty good at the PC version. It hasn't crashed. I think there is some possibility of it crashing, but let's hope it doesn't crash since I'm recording. Okay, there's just so much blood. Okay, I think that was it. Okay. No, okay, there's the last talisman. It really seems like the dragon isn't going to return, so yeah, and you can see I had to leave some of the gold because I can only carry 150. Now I have almost pretty much all the items you can get. So let's not drag this out any longer than we have to. Let's go to the center. And he wants to go there too, but I don't want to talk to him. Let's try going in here. If we don't have the key, you can't enter this place, I think. So this is pretty much the final boss. So it's like a lady in a tornado, and she doesn't do all that much. She can. Okay. So I haven't really fought her in the Amiga version. I never made it all the way here. I imagine she had some much better sound effects, but I wouldn't know. Okay, that's it. Wow, it was easier than the dragon, I think. And you have proven your skill and agility against the Guardian. You have been granted a Moonstone. Press fire to continue. So here I have a full Moonstone. We have to go back to Stonehenge and present this Moonstone to the Druids in order to win. And I think this is called a full Moonstone because it has to be full moon when you do it. I think you can also get other types of Moonstones. And if you were playing the multiplayer game, I guess at this point all the other players would hunt you and steal your Moonstone. So let's see. Okay, he's not going to hunt me. It's not a full moon. I'm pretty sure if we go to the Stonehenge now, nothing will happen. It's not nearly a full moon. Yeah, I can just offer an item. I don't think I can offer the Moonstone. So let's just offer a... But I don't need another life because I have 5 lives. So we just have to wait for the full moon. And let's just kill this guy just for good measure. Yes! Let's hope that was the last of him. Let's see. No, he has 1 more life. Okay, we'll steal his thing. And now it's not nearly a full moon. Okay, let's just wait around. He's not going to attack me either. I wonder why. And if we go to the Stonehenge, I'm sure... No, you can just offer an item. So, yeah, I think this is kind of the opposite of the full moon. So, wow, he's really not gonna attack me. Okay, this might not be that interesting to watch. Wow, there's a long time until the full moon. But wow, he wants to touch me, but he doesn't want to fight me. But again, he knows what happens if he does. Okay, are we getting closer to the full moon or not? Let's see. Not. Okay, not. Good thing it doesn't load. Okay, this looks like a full moon. Let's go to Stonehenge. Oh. And then offer the Moonstone. No? Okay, I guess it wasn't the full moon. Next day. Is this the full moon? No, it isn't. Wow, okay. Old games are pretty hardcore. Is this the full moon? No, it isn't. Okay, wow. For only time I beat this game, I pretty much accidentally just got to Stonehenge on the correct moon phase. But I guess full moons are kind of... Okay, this is not the full moon either, I guess. It sure isn't. Wow. Okay. This doesn't look like a full moon either. Great! I should edit this out, but I'm not going to. Can I go in and fight the Guardian again and get a better Moonstone? Oh, what did it say? You must have all 4. I don't have the keys anymore. I used them. Wow. Okay, this might be the full moon. You have completed the quest. Okay, this... I guess it's because it gives some... if you were playing the multiplayer game, you had to protect the Moonstone for possibly a very long time in order to actually win. So now we get the final cinematic, so let's just enjoy it. And it actually has the blue knight here. Okay. And now the dancers appear. This is pretty crazy animation. And then it looks like the extra life ceremony just cut short, but then something happens. He is taken by the heavens, and he becomes stars. And there is the knight. And then, for all eternity, people can look at him and say that was the knight with the Moonstone. And so, the tale of the Moonstone and the... Yeah, that's the problem of the PC version. You get no time to read anything. And that's the game, and that's pretty much all there is to it. I think, except for maybe 1 or 2 of the scrolls, I have shown everything there is to this game. So I hope you enjoyed it, and you felt like giving Moonstone a go. If at all possible, I would recommend the Amiga version just because the sound is so much better.